Hey there, Clashers. Welcome to another episode of Clash with Quant. This is going to be a pushing episode, essentially. And you can see that the trophies right now are at 3,799. That means that the trophies are it's one trophy away from Champs 1, I think. I hope it is. That's my assumption, at least. So I'm going to show how I got to 3,799 trophies at this moment. It's my highest as you've ever seen. Bestes Ergebnis. This is German. I'm not in Norse right now. But let's go ahead and take a look at the attack log first. How on earth do you look at the attack log? There it is. So the attack log, check this out. I'm 100%ing bases. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Then there was a 53%, then another 100%. So how on earth am I getting 100% on these bases? Well, really, it's an attack that was shown by Town Hall 10 in the Centum clan to me, and it's essentially a Queen Walk Golem Giant Valk Wizard. So that's a Queen Walk Goji Vawi or Goji Weeva, whatever you want to say. And I'll just focus on these last 4 attacks, which are all 100%. Now, it looks like other trophies are in Masters 1 or Champs 3, whatever. They're all Town Hall 9s that are really highly established for the most part. So let's go ahead and take a look at the attack. So this looks like a maxed out Town Hall 9 with a level 26 queen. I'm going to go ahead and drop my queen. Give her 4 healers. She's going to smack around on a couple of these structures. And the queen's going to walk. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Now, when my queen gets to the enemy queen, it is rage time, not pop the ability time. I always save the ability, or at least I try to, because that ability is huge, especially when you're in those high hit point structures in the center of the base, such as the Town Hall, the DE structure, or the Clan Castle, or the Expos. I mean, those all have high hit points, and if you pop that ability then, boom, she burns through those really quickly. So if you use that rage right away, no big deal. Now you can see up top, oops, I dropped 2 golems and a couple of wizards behind the golems. That's it. And then the earthquake. Here comes the earthquake, opens up the middle. Now the clan castle comes out. I did have to pop the ability there because I was being targeted by the expo with no more healers. No big deal. Here comes the rage. And on top of the rage is a heal. And you'll see I dropped the Velks up top and the king up top, hoping they'd go in the middle. And silly me, they went to the outside. So here come the rest of the troops on the outside. And the troops in the middle, the queen, the golems, the couple wizards, I think 6 of them, they're going to tear that middle apart. And on the side, I have the Velks and the giants and the wizards, and they're going to do their thing over there. So you can see right now that the core is wrecked already. And I have this really powerful army swinging around from the right to the bottom in a clockwise direction, and it's just going to take out the rest of this base. That's it. I still have the king's ability. Queen goes down right now. Too many Velks, too many giants, the barbarian king, couple wizards. Nothing's going to stop that. Not these defenses that are remaining. The queen did a lot of work in the beginning of the attack to really direct where the rest of the troops would be going. And there is a 3-star and essentially a max Town Hall 9. Now let's go ahead and take a look at another attack, because I did mention that, you know, look at all those 100%. That's insane. Here comes the next one. One of these square bases. So max defenses, it looks like. Lower heroes. Queen gets dropped. Now she's going to get targeted right away by a cannon, an archer tower. The expo is going to lock on top of her, as well as another cannon. So here comes the rage right now. Don't be afraid to use that rage right away. I mean, use it. If the queen's going to burn through 5-6 defenses, that's totally worth it. I mean, for one rage. Now look, she's going to walk around the side of the base like nothing even happened. Full health. Now, she's only going to take a couple more steps until this air defense starts hitting her. Then I'm going to go ahead and drop this Go Wipe. Now, look at this Go Wipe. 2 golems. I didn't even drop the wizards behind. I completely forgot. And I thought in my clan castle were the giants, and I'm going to drop that now. Pop the ability because she was being targeted. It was a golem. Here comes a king. Here comes the Valks. And I'm just going to rage and heal the Valks because I wanted those Valks to do their work on the outside ring of the base while the rest of the inside of the base was being taken care of by the golems and the king and the queen. And that's it. That's it. Just horrible, horrible, horrible drop of the golems, and it still gets the 3-star and the trophies. So that's another one. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the next attack. Well, you obviously know what the army composition is going to be. This really overpowering Queen Walk. Go Jiva Wee. Go Jiva Wee. Go Jiva. This one I got 10 trophies from, so they must have been possibly in champs. Yeah, they were. Oh, this was someone who turned into a Town Hall 10, but they didn't have any Inferno Towers. I would not attack this if there were Inferno Towers. But check it out. Look at this exposed air D. I'm just going to wreck that. And look how spread out the base is. All the point defenses are so far away. This essentially is a let's protect my DE or Town Hall as best as possible base. And these are very popular for Town Hall 10s. And I see a lot of Town Hall 9s with them. We just attacked one just like that. But they could not stop. They could not defend against this attack. Now this queen, I wanted her to walk all the way around this base as far as possible. I was really in no hurry. I just wanted to get that 4,300 DE that was available plus the 1,400 from the bonus. So that would have been 5,600 DE. But the queen starts popping the wall. So I'm like, all right, it's golem time. Hit the golems up top. Just 6 wizards behind. Their clan castle had hogs in it. So I'm going to drop my king to take care of those hogs right away. Couple wall breakers, pop those walls open. Queen is on the inside being targeted by the Expo, but only 1 defense. Down go the Valks. Here comes a giant. I didn't even drop my giants yet in my clan castle yet. Here comes the earthquakes. The earthquake's going to break that center open. There's only one way for those troops to go now, and that's right to the center. I even have 1 golem stuck on a wall here. Check this out. Rage the center. Then pop a heal on the center. You want those Valks to be alive as long as possible. Now when that center is taken care of up top, I think I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple more giants, my clan castle giants, which are level 7 giants because of the upgrade with the level 5 clan or higher. Then behind those giants, just a couple wizards. You can see the queen still walking around. Troops are in the core right now. I mean, I even dropped my 1 hog while this archer tower was being distracted by the golem right below it. Check this out. My king is still doing some work down there. Wow. Couple wizards just floating around, taking things out as they please. Those level 7 giants tanking, trying to break through that wall. Golem and that hog are moving their way down the base. The queen's moving her way up the base. Still has 4 healers on her. At this point, check this out. The wizard tower is a second last defense. It goes down. My queen still has a healer on it. And there's only 1 archer tower to stop these troops. We know what happens. 3-star. Check that out. 10 trophies. And I guess I'll show the final attack. And that is right here. And this is just five trophies. Oh yeah, this was kind of a baby Town Hall 9. This Queen Walk was forever. I'm just going to fast forward through it. Dropped 1 giant so that the queen would go to the clockwise, and she eventually does. Now the enemy queen starts targeting my queen, I think in a second or 2 here. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that rage. Don't pop the ability, just drop the rage. Take care of the enemy queen with a rage. That's really the only thing that the rage took care of. But that was well worth it. If you didn't have that rage on there, it could have gotten a little hairy, especially if some Teslas popped up in the middle there, which is what I thought was going to happen. So I was just being a little cautious. But now, as you can see, the queen's going to move her way around the base. And this one takes almost the whole time. So the queen's going to work counterclockwise once again. The golems are dropped up top pretty wide. Wall breakers break open that wall. Wizards behind the golems to start clearing the junk structures. Now that the hole is open, drop the king. Drop all 7, or all of those level 7 giants. Here come the Velks. But first, that earthquake is going to take that center portion and break it open. And you know where this is going. This is going into the 3-star Hall of Fame because it's 4 3 stars in a row. Look at that giant double bomb. Velks doesn't even phase them. I just used a heal there because I figured everything that was in those giant double bombs probably needed a little bit more health, and there was still some defenses potentially attacking all of those troops. There it goes. Healers are still up. Queen is still up. I love that. The healers went on the Velks, left the queen. The queen was behind all of those tanks, so she didn't even need those healers. Another 3-star. Now this looks like it's a technical attack. It's really not. You can see that I've dropped the giants at different times, made variable spacings of the golems and the wizards, and I feel like I've messed up 3 or 4 times on this attack. This was only my 5th time using the attack. Every time it was a 3-star. So, I mean, tell me how many attacks that you get 3 stars on when you first start doing them. Probably none. Well, this one, 5 in a row. All 5 were 3 stars. So this is really an overpowered attack. If you want to push trophies or you just want to start wrecking bases, use this attack, and it can be modified for our Town Hall 10. I don't know what the spell compositions are or the trophy compositions are, but at least the ground troops are very similar. So go ahead and give it a shot. Thanks so much for watching Clash with Quant. Click the like button while you're here. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And leave some comments in the discussion area. We'll see you next time.